Welcome back to Star Technology. Last time we left off with the first LV machine, the viable, which is making the rest of the recipes here cheaper, especially making circuits, the resin printed circuit board, for example. And now we need to continue with all the machines that will enable automation of LV components. And the next one is the bending machine. Okay, we have 8 steel in here. It's enough to make one more LV casing, but I think we need one more. Huh? No more hammer. No more hammer. No more iron ingots. Oh, what? Are we out of... I mean, we could smelt some... the magnetite here. Put that in here. Then let's get some Susand. Put that here also in the belt grinder. Swinfist wire we don't need right now, but anyway, it's good to have it. Bending machine, basic bender. We also need these pistons. We need circuits, of course, again. Okay, how about to make to get this quest done here? How about we make 8 circuits first? We have how many resistors? Enough. Vacuum tubes we don't have any, so we need glass. We don't have any glass. We need to automate the glass dust. Lint. Do I have a mortar? No. This and that. I also need some sand, of course. Actually, where's my wrench? Ah, I did the mistake again. Motor. No, was that not? Okay. That should be a good amount of glass dust for now. And that is... no. How's that used? How's that? Ah, yeah, the saw. make the glass tubes. Okay, we have 18 glass tubes. Yeah, that's enough. Steel bolts, we need a lot of that. Okay, copper cable we are actually crafting automatically. So that's fine. Hammer. Huh? Did I not just make a new hammer? Ah, because I didn't have iron. Okay, and then we also need these by a lot. And red alloy, probably. We definitely don't have enough. Let's automate red alloy. We don't have that here for the ingot. And we don't have the wire yet as well. Also, let's update this one to a stack of copper wire. Factory gauges. Okay, first we need to make the alloy. We have copper and redstone here, so we combine that. And the crafter. Until we have... So it just gives one dust. Okay, so let's actually just make 8. Then we send these 8 to the smeltery here. One sec. Pause that. Nothing's there, okay. Red alloy dust. How to... Then red alloy dust into red alloy ingots. 8 to 8. Then we keep 8 in the system. We don't need that much of it, I think. What we need though is a lot of the red alloy wire, so we will keep 16 of that. Actually, I have this already here, and then red alloy wire. At the wire mill circuit 1. $16 of that. Meanwhile, we can request more of the circuit board here. And there we go, the red alloy cable is missing. Which should be soon. So we should have some, yep, some wires. No more. That's fine. Ah, we're missing one deal. File. Store. And then okay. Ah, no, actually we need to make 2 more. Okay. Ah, steel. Almost 8. There we go, 8 circuits. That means I should pick up... Ah no, first I need to make the electric motor here. We need some tin cable. And we need this one. Motor for the quest. Next quest is the piston. We need 2 of you. Tin cable 2. And this one. Steel plates probably. Good. Quest done. And we just need to pick up the wire mill again, but right now it's running. Do that later. But now we can start making the actual machines here. So, of course we need now 2 of these. Make more. Then we need more plates. We need a few more rods. One here. The motor I need to craft, actually 2. Actually 3 total, but anyway. Probably plates missing. Okay, that's the 2 pistons, right? Actually, we have everything except this and 1 more. Here we go. What? No, we have just 1 motor. Okay, okay. What? Ah, tin cable. I'm not crafting a batch right now because we don't have enough rubber and I would just wanna get the basics going. Before we're out of rubber. That's the basic bender. Same setup here. But first we gonna put in some steel here. On circuit 1. Meanwhile, we're gonna focus on the next machine, that's the lathe. To make rods. We need 2 motors again. So... more rods. One and... I need one of this once again. My tin cable. Second motor here. Then we need need some steel rods and plates. And then we craft this. Then we need to craft the machine casing, the machine hull, and we are missing some tin cables. And we're missing a diamond. Let's get some diamonds here. There we go, that's the lathe. And we're also gonna get some iron ingots here. Good. Next, what we need is the... Oh, but this is already saving... No, this is already saving a lot of resources. Next, we need to connect packagers and stocklinks, rockports, configuring the machine to... Oh, wait. Configuring the machine to auto output to the back here. Then connect these here. And we have the basic bender, the bender circuit 1. And here we have the lathe. And the back, of course, should be connected like that. And we are missing the wrench again. What? Why? Oh. That should work. Now it works. Let's test again with some steel here. Bring that in here. This one also works. This one works too. And wait, let's do the rods again. Okay, yeah, good. Now everything's fine. Then factory blocks. We go here for the basic bender. And here we go for the lathe. Okay, then let's get some signs. Circuit 1. And the lathe. No circuit. So here we want to turn steel we want to turn steel ingots into steel plates. Having 24 in the system, I think, is good. But let's make 26. That's in the vendor circuit 1. That should be now starting to, yep. Then here we have a bit more. We need 2 more factory gauges. We have iron rods and steel rods. So we have steel ingots and we have iron ingots. Ah. Iron. So we need to craft this one. And steel rod. Which one is it? No, wait. This one was supposed to be the iron rod, and here the steel rod. Then I want to have 8 of these made in the lathe. And here I want to have 12. Okay. We also need to craft wires. Okay, let's continue here on the crafting board with the LV section so let's get some more stuff over here. Right now I have this, but honestly, no, actually I still need that. Not this. Yeah, I don't need this, I don't need this. Don't need this. But I'm still gonna make some treated wood here. Alright, for the LV components, let's start here. Shouldn't I have one more? Anyway. We need... we're gonna start with the LV motors. Or first we're gonna start with turning wires into cables. Right now with the crafter still. This red alloy. And then we have the rubber. That is that for now. 3 gauges. Let's get all of that. It's gonna start crafting like crazy. Then 1, 2, 3. I mean, we don't really need the copper cable right now. I think that's from MB on. I will still make it, but... Wait, can I not even... Maybe I cannot even craft that. Yeah, I cannot craft that. Okay, no, we're gonna do this differently. No, for now we're gonna craft this by hand, but the first thing we're gonna set up very soon is the assembler for making these cables with the liquid rubber. That from here, that from here, plus the crafter. We wanna have 8 of the tin ones. And we wanna have 8, no, we wanna have 9 of these. Because one circuit needs 3. Okay, let's start then with the... Oh no, we also still need the rods and turn them with redstone, which we have here, into the magnetic rods. The crafter. Let's keep 4 in the system. And we should have everything to make the motor now. So that goes here. Tin, cable, copper wire, magnetic rod, and the normal rods. And here we want 4. Next up is the piston. And here we need the steel plates and steel rods. Rod, plate, and we also need gears, right? The small one, which we cannot craft right now yet. We have to make an MB extruder. Or we're gonna use an alloy smelter with a mold, but I will just craft them by hand for now. And then from MB maybe I'm gonna repair that. Some factory gauges. Okay, we have the piston. And the motor. And some tin cable. Here I also want 4. Then next is... no wait, first we need to wait for these to craft and we make more machines. We need to make the cutting machine. Next machine, cutting. What is that machine? Chemical reactor? No. No. Yeah, basic cutter. We need some conveyor for these, then we also need to craft these then. That should be easy now. Conveyor. that. Oh, we don't have rubber anymore. That is it already with the rubber. So I have 2 conveyors. Uh-oh, I see a lot of packages in here. That's not good. Oh, and I see another problem here. Why are these... Ah, I know why. Oh no, we have a huge problem. We have a massive problem. Oh no. That's all the steel gone, probably. Almost. Okay, meanwhile, let's make more rubber. This thing should be done. So we can start up you again here. And we need lint, steel, and some sticks here. Nope. Done. But is that still burning for another? Yeah, okay. Good. 60 more of that. So this one is completely full now. You're waiting for me making some steel gears here. That's probably the issue. But still, we need to check what's inside the vault. Dried kelp, brass ingot. Okay. Not good that this is happening. Oh, there's even more? No, that was just a visual thing. Okay. Should I put the... I can put the rubber, I think. To... Oh no, first make that into plates. That should make a conveyor. How many do we actually need here? The basic cutter, we need... Ah. For this we need to process some cobalt. Uh, there was something here. Wait, so if we get... Okay, if we get the void extractor here. Then we get, for example, the cobalt ore, right? So was it raw cobalt? Does that is that being produced by the... Cobalt dust can occur through either cobaltite sludge in the electric ore factory or simply washing copper ore. Huh. What? Wait. Oh, okay. Right, we're getting crushed copper. But somehow we are doing this process here with the crate washing. We are not doing the normal one. How would I then make the cobalt brass? That is just an... I need to mix that. Aluminium dust, cobalt and brass dust, okay. Sure. Then we do other stuff first. To save on redstone, let's also make this one. Cutter we do later. To save on crafting time, and anyway we need this one, we're gonna make this. But the problem is I then cannot yet fully automate this. It's annoying. No, we're gonna directly... We're gonna try to get the cobalt dust somehow without this. If I just have a normal ore washer, I could get that. And we just need a bit, but the ore washer is kind of wasted. So, but the void extractor... wait, where is the... Where's the cobalt supposed to be? In resource production quest book chapter. Here we go. Okay, we get rare ore residue. Ah, cobaltite sludge. That's okay. So we electrolyze that into cobaltite sludge, which gets then centrifuge into cobaltite dust, which we then can electrolyze into that. That's a lot of processing for getting cobalt. But I really want the cutting machine right now. I really want that machine right now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make an overshow then. It's fine. I want to automate circuits as soon as possible. Here we need, like for example, we can also automate screws with that. 10 rods. Oh, I don't have 10 rods automated. Get that also done. 10 ingots. Yeah. Enough. 8 of these are enough. We also need to make one of these again. We need some glass. Actually, no, wait. Not what I'm gonna do here. These go directly into the lathe. Good. Get some screws. 2 of these. And there we go, that's a basic overshow. Then we need some buckets of water. And we need some copper. Let's disconnect that for a sec. And get some gravel. Get some water. The overshot just goes maybe here for now. Okay, and if we just put that in the ore washing on circuit 1, we should get some cobalt dust, hopefully. Okay. Then means I will soon be able to get the cutting machine. So for that we need, we actually have everything except one of the LV casings. I guess the next thing after this would be the assembler. Can I really not do... Right here I need a mixer. First I need a mixer. Oh, and we also need aluminium. Wait a minute. Where would we get that from? Ah, damn it. Okay, we need the void miner anyway. Good it is sapphires or sodalite. Sapphires or sodalite. Good early. And I guess we get that from the void miner. There's no way around that then. That we first have to do this machine. There's sodalite. Sapphires we get from this one here, right? The rock filtration. That requires... Then we do this, gravel, and then we also need distilled water. Yeah, okay, we actually need the... First we need to make a mixer. And set up the void mining area. Or just the beginning of it to just get a bit of aluminium. But anyway, it's good that we have maybe some cobalt dust. Okay, how much? Yeah, that's enough. No, we already don't need that anymore. But maybe for something else we might need that. Make a mixer. We need one of these again. And the mixer. Okay. And we need to take out one of the conveyors. And with that we also need to make an assembler, because we need an assembler for making this. Assembler. I don't have the robot arm, right? Okay. Robot arms though, that's a bit more expensive, and we don't even have circuits anymore. First of all, I'm gonna make 4 gears. 2, 3, 4. Then we need some steel bolts. Why did I not have any steel rods in the system? Ah, right, because you're making that. Okay, let's just wait. Okay. Yo. I wanna make this. Okay, now we need to make these again. That's 8. Okay, let's see. 2. Red alloy cables are missing. Which means we have no more... Yeah, because we have no more rubber. Okay. Yeah. 27. Stop it. Good. That should make more cables again. And we can also already make 1 robot arm here, and I think it's 2 we need. Yeah. do of that, and then that's this. And then we are missing one of the machine holes here. We need tin cables again. We're probably gonna be immediately out of rubber again as well. Or we get some sulfur. Oh, I used up all from here. What do we have? Nothing. Then the tiny ones here. Okay. For now I put it in here. 50 more rubber. How does this look like? Okay, we have actually everything ready to make the first assembler. LV assembler time. And that means we should actually check how to make now the rubber here. The liquid rubber is, alright, the chemical reactor thingy. This raw rubber pulp we get from centrifuging the sticky resin. And right, and the glue can be used for, yeah, resistors and the resin printed circuit board. There was an entire setup we can build. So for now I will put the assembler here. This will not be automated yet. We will just craft stuff manually for now. And I will also put the void extractor behind here. Mixer will also just do some basic recipes right now, nothing automated. And once we have the cutting machine and automate the cutting machine, we can automate circuits. Or we can automate it part of the circuit process, and then we make the machines to make the rubber. Make one more assembler, and then we automate the rest. Okay. Energy edge. Fine wire. That is a wire into the wire mill. Or circuit 3 wire mill. So another wire mill would be better, since we wouldn't clog up the current wire mill. But for now I will just do this manually by doing this. And here we need a magnetic iron rod and 16 fine steel wire. On circuit 1. And here we need corner view again. Then we need this one. LV energy hatch. Okay, you want me to make the lubricant first. Alright. Pumps we cannot automate yet. We need MB for that. For all these components. MB is definitely when we can really get started with full automation. Lubricant processing. So maybe you can make use of that or that excess creosote in the brewery. Just check the lubricant recipe. Brewery would be redstone with creosote. Distillery is just creosote, but brewery is way faster. We're gonna do the brewery for now. No more circuit? Right. Also, you need drilling fluid, right? So we don't just need lubricant, we need more than that. Circuits. How many do we need for you? 2. So we need 4 in total. Let's do all. Eleven. Oh, no more resistance. Guess they have some leftover of these, so use that up. 4 circuits. Then oh, wait. Make some rods manually. Copper rods you don't really need so often, I think. Oh, I need wire cutter again. And a saw. Screw, big because I don't have bolts. There goes the fire, but that's okay. We shouldn't really need the fire anymore. Except we need it here, damn it. There's the brewery, we need some redstone. And a bucket of creosote. What's the diesel production doing here? How's that? Okay, it's completely full. It's completely full and oh no, oh no. Oh no. Let's let's throw that in the void by doing this. Means we can easily add more diesel engines, which is good. Okay, I got this done. Then let's quickly make here a bucket of lubricant. No circle required, I think. Good. It's that unlocked, and now let's continue with the void extractor. The 3. This one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, bronze. Into the lathe. Actually, we need one more. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Damn it. And we probably don't even have... do we have iron? We also don't have... we don't have that much iron. So making steel right now. Let's see. I think we had a bit of steel in processing. Yeah. Okay, it's not that bad. But we need to get more charcoal here. So make more charcoal. Okay. There is problem that we have to actually turn this on again here. Hey. We have the brewery done. I will keep these because we will make one mixer, we will make another assembler. Okay, normal tin alloy. Tin alloy. I have to mix that, okay. Circuit 1, tin dust, iron dust. Ah. Thing is though, this is probably right now sent to the smelter. Let me get a stack of tin dust and then we need a stack of iron dust. Let's request gravel. And refill some cobblestone here. Okay. Good, we need to wait here for a sec. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get something to eat. Alright. Then. Iron dust. Not yet enough. But enough to get a bit. Circuit. Circuit 1. we need how much? Oh, we need the tin alloy, and then, yeah, okay, we need a bit more than... Also, can I make the plates with crate? Yeah. I will need to use this mixer for making the drilling fluid, so that's why I'm not gonna automate this yet. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel gears. Actually, they will be immediately used up for... yeah, so I will need to do this quickly. And then we need a pump, and we need a robot arm. Robot arm, no problem. Pump. I need to craft some stuff here again. Tin. And there we go. Next. So infused wire. Okay, we need a lot of that. You can also just craft it, right? Like that. Quickly. Okay, how many? 20. I should actually automate this thing. Wait. I have... me put this into the variable here. So infused dust and the ingot. And 8 to to 8. Let's keep 8 in the system. Don't need that much. Okay, we have 40 wire, but we need the 16x one, so... this... that... that... Here we go, void extractor. Then we need some... stone dust. Drilling fluid here, stone dust. Which is... do I need the macerator for that? Can I not use a crate machine? Wait, don't I have some stone dust from... Yeah, I have it, nice. Because I just overwashed the copper. And we need some water. First of all. No, not yet. Need to set this up. So we need some ULB input hatch. That's here. If we don't have a wrench anymore? No, we have. So, wrought iron? No, we don't have wrought iron anymore. Okay. We have half of that in here. No, wait. You go in here, the other half is gonna be plates. And I forgot to put the stack of iron in here. And we need some water. Hey, hypercrafting. I'm on a journey to get the void extractor going. Because I really want some solanite for getting aluminium. Aluminium dust. To mix the cobalt brass. To automate, to get the cutting machine and to finally automate bolts, cutting glass. Rock filtrator is better. Too late. I got the void extractor already crafted. But anyway, we will need both, right? Yeah. Oh, but damn it. I didn't see the cost of steel here. Well, let's get some cobblestone here to build the tiny platform. Technically the void extractor can be skipped until MV. No. But anyway, we are like already pretty close to MV. Void extractor is going temporarily here. It is not in the location where I'm planning to put all the void extractor processing. Right now I'm just gonna put it here to have quick access to electricity. And then we will move it later. Also the mixer here is going to move now to here to make the drilling fluid and how to output that into the machine here as well. Let's get more. Oh no, I have power here. Ooh, watch streak reached. Plus 450 points. Nice. The drilling fluid is just the water. The lubricant and then some stone dust. And then ULV input hatch. That's where the drilling fluid goes. Then we need some output. I think an LV output bus, because I'm sure you're getting multiple products at once. Also, we need two ULV output hatches and an LV output bus that can go here on the other side, or rather the output hatches go here and then output bus on the other side. So again, make some of this. Two. 1, 2. Outputs that go here. Now the LV output bus. Don't have a chest right now. What? Ah, we need the crate. Oh, I have a saw. Don't I? Yeah. Ah, maybe the screws. Yeah. So put us. Also the chest. let's just keep it here. Put it here. Probably need a maintenance hatch, right? Let's no? No maintenance hatch? Okay. But then what else is in the bottom? Solid machine casings. Then we also have 2 of these. And the rest are steel frames. Okay. Let's make first some steel frames so I can make this one. That's that, and actually we need to have one more. Then we need 2 of these. Oh, we don't have... Okay. Steel gears. 1. And it's waiting time. Also, we need more steel. And we need charcoal. Did I... Wait, why the dust is coming through here? Wait, you're trying to make brass dust already all the time? Brass ingots? You weren't even able to make that. Also put this. Okay, a bit more charcoal here. I'm about to get to HV, wondering if I should get a clean room first for HV energy hatches, or if I want a LCR first. Ooh, I think LCR, right? Because of the plus greed. I mean, if you... no, wait, you need... No, for the polyethylene, right? To make it with the LCR. But actually in normal Greg tech, the polyethylene SCP is not so annoying, right? Without the LCR, so should be... I mean, you can... where is it? Yeah, there's no because the problem is with the single... Yeah, right, the problem is chemical reactors in GTNH can only react cells with each other, right? That's why I think you rush LCR as soon as possible. So I think, I mean, a clean room would be also good. Instead of a list filter, you can use an attribute filter to block anything that can be smelted. Right, there was something. Yeah. Right. Right, I can do that. But there was... Didn't I use that last time, I think? I don't know, I'm not sure anymore. I only play create when I play Star Technology, and it's been a while. We need charcoal here. So, make more. We need one more gear. And we need to make this so we can make that. And then the rest is just steel frames. Damn it. I think we might not have enough. Let's wait, before you're gonna make some plates here. Put all in here. You will have to add it to the list filter and allow stone on the side. What do you mean, why stone? Ah, wait, stone can turn into smooth stone, right? That's why. And there's the same problem with the slime ball stuff. I mean, this time the problem is last time I think I used this one too long. I will immediately, once we have HV circuits, I will build the multi-smelter, because that's so much faster and so much better to automate. Then we don't need that anymore. Okay, we have some coins. I should have just used the coins to get these. Damn it. Then we didn't need to waste so much resources. Anyway. Oh, wait. I'm definitely gonna do this right now. Huh? Submit. Oh wait, coins. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get this and some steel just to have... just to speed up here the progress right now. 16 circuits? That's crazy. But yeah, with LCR losing perfect OC, I don't think I can wait on it until I get Nicron. Wait, what do you mean losing perfect OC? I don't think, I think. I don't think, I think. But, what do you mean losing perfect OC? ACR doesn't have perfect OC anymore, it has coil boost instead? What? Starting at Kubernetes, every coil after increases... Uh-huh. Interesting. Does it have... So how many coils exist in this pack? Oh, not so many. Ah, wait, these also count. Ah, okay, so we are at 350... Yeah, no, 325% speed at max. That is good then. Then it's fine. Like, that is not the processing speed, but the increase of processing speed, right? It says it's not. It doesn't start at. No, wait. Processing speed 75%. Ah. But there is an ECR and ICR. ECR is extreme chemical reactor, okay. Made in IV. Uh-huh. Which has parallel hatches, okay. And then ICR. Okay, I see. ICR. I guess that's then... Yeah, okay. If I can even transport the amount of resources fast enough to utilize the parallels in the end game. Let's see about that. 8 frames, I think that's not enough. We need 11. So one more. One more framecraft. Yep, there we go. Structure formed. Then let's put in some stone dust here. Actually just one. Oh, you shouldn't be idling. You have lubricant in here. Right. Do you? Ah, that's not the wrong. Drilling fluid, yeah. Is in here. And interesting. Needs 2 LV output. But, oh, okay. Ah, because it has 5 maximum. Right, it has 5 maximum ores. 6. Oh, okay. Then actually what we're gonna do then, instead of crafting more, I'm gonna get this pack here. Because we're gonna make other machines too. LV output bus. You are going here. Nice. We don't need to have it running so much. We just need a bit of solar light. Huh? Wait, are you using all... Are you actually using all of the drilling fluid? Oh, okay. One... then what we need here is a water source. I didn't know it's using that much. Bucket. Accumulator. Pipe. Actually, a bit more pipe here. You should remake the rock filtrator though, since you need it for the circuit assembler. Yeah, it's like this is just temporary here. So I only want the cobalt press right now to automate the to craft the basic cutter. Then we're gonna automate the bolts and screws. Then we're gonna continue with the LV components, especially LV circuits. And once we have LV circuits automated, we're gonna make these multis. We're gonna make the EBF. We're gonna make no, next thing what I'm gonna make is a rubber automation. You can't cut bolts yet. That's fine. That's fine. That's anyway later here. We don't need that yet. Can I... Oh, I can use the Greg Ventures for this. So we're gonna put this here. No. Good. This should do this, and then you turn on. Okay. Now we need to wait for some soda light. While we wait, let's craft up the next assembler. No. Not assembler. What we need for... Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, didn't I save that here somewhere? Because of our rubber sheets we also need with a fluid solidifier. We need a fluid solidifier. We need a chemical reactor. Not a chemical bath. Basic chemical reactor. It's going to make this one here. I have it somewhere. Here, liquid rubber. Ah, okay. Here I have it. Then here this is made in the centrifuge. Then we have this glue going in another assembler. So we need 2 assemblers. The plant ball goes into the garbage, I think, for now. Don't need that for anything. Yeah. We start with this one. That is the first machine. And then... Wait, let's get some... So... We will constantly request We will constantly request the sticky resin. So we can go a bit more here on the outside. Here we request sticky resin. No. Not here because right, so here, and then we have the fluid output into another assembler. The item output goes in the back because we first have to filter that. Is there... Filter items in Browser as a cover can be used as a conveyor module and robotic arm upgrade. That's good, because then what we could do is probably we don't auto output the item. We will have the chemical reactor over here. Okay, I want to try that. First, let's get some salt-infused wire, which I haven't automated yet. Oh, it goes here. More wire and a wire cutter. Okay, we are out of stone dust. And we have 2 solar lights. Can I crush this by hand? I really need the macerator. Seems like I really need the macerator, but I need this one anyway. I need it anyway. We can make that right now. Oh, I don't have steel gears. Let's craft a few of that. To get this crafting here started again. Okay, so here goes an assembler. So let's take a conveyor out and also make one of these zinc. We don't have any zinc ingots as well. Okay. Factory. Let's add some stuff here. So first of all, zinc. We have a bit. Didn't I? No. Zinc dust to zinc ingots. Keep 8 in the system. 8 in the smelter. And yeah, I need to for now update this, but yeah, I can also do an attribute filter soon. Okay, get some steel out of here. Oh, no, nothing in here. Not good. Let's take this wrought iron then instead. And right, Maserita. Why are you not crafting? Something bugged here? There are again packages inside here. What's happening? Again, crafting these factory gauges. There seems to be somewhere a bug. Like one of these is wrong. Always requesting more. But oh. Oh, why are you not? Ah, we don't have andesite. Right, we don't have andesite automated. Anyway, so zinc. Do we have some zinc now? Yeah. Let's make some plates. And put these plates again in there. Could just be a promise expiring while it's still waiting for be crafted. Right, I actually have the timings here pretty low. Maybe I should rate that to 5 minutes. 8 minutes. Maybe that's better. Damn it. Oh no. Do you still remember all the connections? No. Of course. After 5 minutes. Let's have just... Ah, no, because sometimes I'm gonna make big walls. Okay. That should maybe fix that. And now we need to take these out. Soul sand dust. Soul sand dust. A lot of soul sand dust. Oh. And also some... Okay, these are also expiring too fast. AV components. This also higher. Why are you not? Good. And then here we put this to 10 minutes. These are always gonna take longer. And we already are out of rubber again, so yeah, we definitely need that. We definitely need that as soon as possible. That's why this is also not continuing here. Okay. You go in here. Okay, last rubber. Hopefully the last one we ever need to make in here. Let's see. Then let's focus, instead of making the macerator, let's first focus on getting the rubber production online. Zinc, where is the... You need to go into here. Then we're gonna make one of these filters. Huh? Wait, what did I make? No, here. So what if we put some sticky resin in here? And we filter let's do this, and then we say that's a whitelist, right? So sticky resin to raw rubber. Huh? No, how to remove that? I need a crowbar. As iron. Iron crowbar. What? We need some color. Oh, come on. Do we have cactus, for example? No, we can use lapis. Or blue, right? Do I need to craft that into... let's make a blue one. Ah! We have white dye? Okay. Where's the filter? Ah, here. So, we do this. And we filter that on raw rubber. So, if I put a barrel here, Yeah, that's good. And in the back we... So what is gonna happen if I put a trash can in the back with auto output? Is the conveyor faster than the auto output? Okay. Auto output. We have 24 in here now. It's gonna be gone. Let's see if we got 27. We're done, and we got 27 here. Let's see if we have 30 after this, or if we just got lucky. Yep, we got 30. Okay, I assume that the conveyor takes priority, so we can leave that system like so. Next, chemical reactor. Chemical reactor. We need one of these tin rotors again. Not the macerator. Chemical reactor. Huh? Didn't I? Ah no, I didn't make the rotor. Okay. Then we're gonna take some sulfur. And let's see if you properly receive the item from here. And done, and you should, yeah, you have the rubber. That's perfect. Then you make the liquid rubber. Okay, and then we need two machines. We need the assembler for crafting the cables, and we also need a fluid solidifier for making rubber sheets, because rubber sheets are still being used. By conveyors, for example. First we need to make an assembler with 2 robot arms. And we need 2 of you again. 1 for now. Okay, you're missing probably 10 cables. Hopefully. Okay, what if I take a bucket of this rubber? Oh nice, that was a quest. And I'm gonna put it in here. No. And turn this on again. That works. It doesn't work. Because you have a bit too less. I can put it in here though. And then you pump it in here. Okay. That's the temporary solution until we have the fluid solidifier. The assembler. Because we don't have any tin cable and we need some tin cables. one more, and that's, I think, the last time. Oh, I think we run out of fire. Oh, there's Susan. Wait, did I make the casting? Yeah, I did it. So, remove that. Basic assembler. There we go. Now. I mean, I will just let this run through, but... was that, and then... Okay, we're gonna do this, but we need some... pipe. Some... Can I use crate ones? Wait. Let's check something. Can I use... auto liquid output, fluid output, and... that doesn't work, right? No. But that's fine. We're just gonna make some... What do we have here? 6 millibuckets per tick. That's fine. 4. Yeah, for copper is fine. For rubber is fine. Let's see if this is empty. Before... Yeah, no, this should be fine. Anyway, we're not making that much. Okay, and then here... why not just output directly? I'm gonna also attach the fluid solidifier next to it. That is for the rubber sheets. We still need that as well. Actually, we also need rubber rings. Ah no, we can do that later with the extruder. Oh, I cannot even make it, I think. And I'm missing literally one sheet. Just one more I need to make. Again. Last time. For real now. For sure. 9 seconds? Yeah. Good. Alright. Then another pump. Making one more view. This fluid solidifier. We need one more of you. A chest. And here we go. A wrench at least? No, I don't. Okay. Sticky resin. We need more sticky resin here. And then here goes the other assembler for all products with glue. Question is, am I gonna reach some overflow here before? Let's see. Because we're using more rubber, then we're probably gonna use glue. Let's see. I'm gonna take a bit of you out and in here. That's loud. Before I put this in the system, now you're probably waiting for... Ah, no, you're just waiting for the gears. Okay, so we have to change these recipes now. Packager. Wait, first let's make a drawer. Chest. Drawer. And one of these down rates. Okay. We're gonna output to the front. And here we're gonna keep one stack of these rubber sheets. Packager. Rock power. We need a few of these. Then stock links as well for maybe. This one here is gonna be the rubber sheet supply. And only. But before I connect that, we want this one to be the as rubber. Ah, I forgot something that you cannot auto output into this. Can I? No. Maybe I need to connect this up to this molten item pipe here. So we're gonna output this to the top. I need a second wrench. Okay. That is now the as rubber, and then let's hook that up. Let's first change these recipes from this to as rubber. Right. So let's try that by making until 12. Sounds good. And it seems like I also don't really need to increase the batch size, because the assembler is kind of the same speed as the items are being delivered. That means now I can also change this one. As rubber. And change that also to 12. And here we're gonna now also get some copper wire. Copper cable. So we also have that already. As rubber. Also make 12. Okay. Rubber sheets, then it says we don't have any available, but that's gonna change as soon as I'm gonna put the stock link here. Then now we have 40. Nice names. Yeah, I don't want to write assembler all the time. So short form is ass. Okay. Now we need to still request to here. This one is request. What's the name again? Sticky resin. Sticky resin. Almost LV, I just need a create power source. Forgot there's only basic burners. Do the diesel. Like, I'm doing diesel now. Like, not really now. Like, I have diesel running. My main power is still these large water wheels here. But I make so much diesel. I haven't even built my final farm here. My big tank here is completely full. And now I have 4 of them running. Ah no, actually they make more power than my water wheels now. Never liked those generators. Why? They're pretty space efficient. Like if you, because for the steam engines you also need to make a tree farm, right? Did they get buffed? I'm not sure. Last time I also used them. Ah, maybe, yeah, actually they got buffed, maybe. Because I think last time they made 8,000 SU when I played. Now they make 12,000. Maybe they got buffed. Or I used maybe the... there are other engines. They are also the... They are also... Ah, here, 8,000. Maybe I used this one, the modular diesel engine. Last time. But this one says up to 16,000. But we are making 12,000. Why are we not making 16,000? How can we make... How can we make them 16,000? Kinetic, once you give them fuel. Yeah. Huh? Depends on fuel. Wait, what fuel can I use then? Can I also put the cetane boosted diesel or what, for example? Ah, wait. Here's diesel. We have crude biodiesel and diesel. Okay. I understand. And the gasoline I can probably also use in... okay, but that's not worth it. Press U on the engine. Oh, that's working. No, it's not. Not working. No. Doesn't work for me. Wonder it's worth the detour? I mean, you need to build the farms, yeah, but... It's pretty easy to set up. Basically free power. I have mats of the basic farms. Yeah, you need a bit of creosote. It is worth a detour since you need ethanol later anyway. Right, I also need to connect up the ethanol from there to my system. Because we're making way more ethanol than we actually need right now. But that is once we have fluid transporting. Okay, so first, here we need some sticky resin requested. That goes here then. Sticky resin. And request that amount from here. Okay, but it is not gonna work right now because we do not have any sticky resin in the system. I need to make some. Was planning on building for paper and kelp. Oh wait, do you have... Okay, yeah, that. Forgot the input buses though, so I held off. Large farms don't need any inputs, output buses. Yeah, actually... Here. Like, I also wanted to put an output bus here in the center to have 4 of them connected. But, yeah, since they actually can output both the seed and the product here in these 2 slots, I just put the chute here and, yeah, take the resource like that. Let's see how much. Whoa. And you all... And it's gone. No. It's gone. Because we have too much ethanol we are not using up. Alright. Sticky resin. We now have a bit more slime ball, but we don't need that much. Let's convert all of these here into sticky resin. And that should be a good amount of rubber to continue. Faster. Instead of throwing into the void, just put a max drawer before the caskets and block off the end. Why? We don't need it anyway. Like, what am I gonna do with all the weight? Okay, I can hear this one running, so you probably got some... Yeah, you got this requested. Now we still have the glue. Okay, we have still the... Oh, and we need... I forgot totally to request sulfur here. Request sulfur. And actually, you need to move. You cannot be here on the side. You have to be here in the front. So sticky resin. And here we need the sulfur dust. That's fine if we have like 10 in here. Okay. That should be coming from the ore processing area. Yeah, I can see that here coming. Then, that is one part done. The next part is we can make these resin printed resin circuit boards here. No, we cannot. Huh? Oh no, we can make these directly like that. And for that we also need the copper foil. For that we need another bender on circuit 10, but for now we're just gonna use the bender circuit 1 here. So first we are going here to convert, I'm gonna do this here. We're gonna convert that copper plate 1, 2, 3, 4 bender C1. We need 12 maybe. And we need to make these with wood slabs. That's easy. We have wood slabs over here, so just put them in between here. Crafter. Let's have 10 of these maybe. Okay, and then I will make it dedicated. I don't know. I will just put the assembler recipes also on here. It's gonna be fine. This is anyway. First, we need to craft the assembler, and I also need to first automate the robot arm. Let's do that first. So combining. Oh no, we don't have circuits. That's why I didn't automate that. We have not automated a circuit yet. Let me make some gears here. How's the steel doing? Steel is basically gone. Okay. $50 steel. Need more charcoal. Okay. Assembler. Only this one is missing. There we go. You now have the rubber. The glue. And then what we need to do is get a packager, a packager, stock link we have here. That's the ass glue. Okay, maybe the assembler's maybe a bit loud. Ass glue is gonna make these circuit boards over, yeah, maybe here. So then, no, first the copper plates, and then here we combine that and this. How many? 4 and 1. At the ass glue. Yeah, we want like 4. And I think we can make resistors here as well. With coal dust or charcoal dust. I think charcoal dust is the better option. Oh, let's get the... How much do we have? 28? Okay. But soon we're gonna set up the macerator. Okay, what's the problem here? Is this... storage problem here again? Packager. Rockboards. Stock link. Storage. Is this linked? This is linked. storage. Okay, good. Looks like Amazon here. Okay. For now, we just gonna set this up with. First, we go to the wire mill here, circuit 1. For now, we're gonna make the fine wire by just sending the wire back. But of course, in the future, I will send. I will set up the extra wire mills. Probably from MB on. It's 1 to 4, right? Yeah. Wire mill circuit 1. And let's have 16. How much do we need here? 4? Let's have 32 then. And then this here, this here. We put this here, we put the charcoal dust here. And another factory gauge. To make resistors. From these two things, 1 dust. 4 wire makes 2 of you. In the ass glue. We wanna have 10 resistors in the system. If we have 8 of that, then 4 of that, then 8 is fine here. Also, crafting that. Oh no, circuit assembler we don't have yet. And for the vacuum tubes, we need to. Right, that was so much better making that with the assembler, but that requires some liquid product. Okay, for now we will make this one. And the thing is, I need to add a recipe to the game because usually the way the precision mechanism is made is with stamping that like 3 times with a deployer or something, but the recipe here is changed. The thing is though, the mod author of the Great Factory Logistics here for the factory fluid gauge, he made the recipe for the fluid mechanism the same as it's made with the precision mechanism, but that's changed in this pack, so that's why if I click on that item here, I don't have a recipe for that, so I need to add one. I think I'm just gonna copy paste the recipe for the other one and replace the gears with pipes or something. Do we have leftovers in here? Again, we have leftovers in here. What? Oh my, what the hell? It's a lot of motors and also... What? Now you're crafting, okay. I need to figure out something about the about automatically emptying leftover packages. Like maybe after some time. After some time there is... Maybe, is there something like a detector? Like if we have a minute of no item coming along this belt here, I'm gonna activate a chute underneath here, drop all the packages out, unpack them, send the items back or something. Or like after 3 minutes of idle time. Anyway, that's the first few parts here. Done. Now we're gonna make a macerator. And we don't have circuits for that. But that is fine, I'm just gonna buy some for now. Just gonna do that quickly. Macerator we need. Can go over here. Yeah, and then we need to macerate the soda. Can we use that in the crate? No. We have to process that with... okay. This one then, can I put that back into... Yeah, I can put that here. This one I can put again into the ore washer. Okay, good, then let's get the ore washer back. Small setup here. Actually, wrench. Just to this. I think it's circuit 1. Okay, then we also get some stone blast back here, and that is what we need to run the drill again. How do we actually get the aluminium? We need to probably electrolyze it, right? Yeah. Okay, we also get a bit of chlorine. Electrolyzer. Let's get one of that. Gold. Okay, we need some gold wire. I could automate that, but we don't need that yet. So let's just make a bit. Nice. And this one again into the washer. Circuit 2. Electrolyzer. Yep. Let's go. That electrolyzer. This one, for now, goes here. We need to set that up a bit differently because we need to also take care of the fluid output, and then for that I need the create fluid transport online to have a fluid storage system where we will put that, store it. Huh? Why are you not running? What? Laserate test is also something we could electrolyze. Hey Blade Master, I'm gonna look while I do my schedule. Hope you're having fun. Yes, we are almost ready having LV circuits automated. Once we have that, plus all the LV circuit components, we can start doing some bigger infra. It's going pretty good. First thing, we need an EBF for making steel. That is all processed. And you mean passive? Yeah, everything is passive. Everything is because of these factory gauges is on passive, basically. Everything, all these components. Then we need to make more assemblers. We need to assembler for circuit 1, assembler for circuit 8, I think circuit 4, circuit 6. Bending machines, circuit 1, 2, 10. Wire mills, 1, 3. Maybe other. But I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do that from MV onwards, because the LV machines are kind of slow. What is the first? Where's the first MV circuit? Here. Oh, actually, I'm kind of making... Ah, I need iron 3 chloride, okay. No buckets iron. Ah, we need to make diodes. Rear guard... Okay. Okay, that's still a bit to go. I still wanna build some more infra before we're gonna do that. Actually, maybe I'm gonna build all the LV machines. I'm gonna build for every circuit LV machines already. I didn't put in some iron here. Charcoal. Gold, silver. Real gas, here it is. We are going to have a clue overflow, it seems like. And what about rubber? This one is full. That's nice. The assembler is also full. Okay, this one not yet. We can also remove all of this here. Macerator. Configurator we still need. Filter level 5 we don't need. This we don't need right now. Void extractor. Filling fluid. The rubber. Okay, soon we can make this cobalt brass. I also need this mixer again for making the alloy. Or actually, maybe I'm already gonna make a second one. But no, I need this steel. What do we need for EBF? Okay, and then cupronickel especially, cupronickel coils. Cupronickel. Cupronickel dust, we need to mix that. And just the usual this. And we need the 2x wire, so we need to make this, then craft that together to the 2x wire and crafter. Later we will have a circuit 2 wire mill. We also need the liquid tin alloy. Okay, I know what we're gonna do before that. We're gonna set up yeah, we're gonna need to set up the liquid crafting. We need the fluid extractor that can make the liquid, and then we're gonna transport that with the Great Factory Logistics to an assembler. And last time what I did is I had the jars and packages arrive on the same at the same place, and then I separated them at the assembler. To use, I think, a mechanical arm, but I think maybe We can... Ah, no, no, no. We can't, because I think this one here... Yeah, we need both a bottler and we need a packager. And the recipe needs to arrive. We need a repackaged package of the entire recipe that needs to be sent to the assembler. Then we need to separate that package into the bottle, into the jar and into the item package, and then both separately get input into the assembler. That's how I was doing it. Okay, yeah. Maybe I can figure out something better, because that takes always a lot of space. But it can be parallelized. But maybe we can use... if we repack that, then we round robin transport it somewhere. I'm gonna think about that. Or I'm just gonna build the setup I did in the last run, which worked completely fine. I think it worked completely fine, at least. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh no, you were circuit 2. Oh, that's fast. Nice. And electrolyze that. Okay, let's see if you can do that. If we have some cobalt, and we have some brass, and then the aluminium. Can you do that in here? Yeah, good. And this is just gonna be in here for now. Okay, with that, I'm gonna automate this. I'm just gonna craft the one cobalt brass buzz saw, because the real useful cutting machine is later here, the advanced cutter for making the wafers. And for that we need vanadium steel. So we need the cutter now to better process glass. And make bolts. And with these bolts we can also make screws. Okay. Wait, no. Maybe I'm gonna throw it into the lava. Why are you not running? Ah, again, missing the lava bucket. Okay, we have cobalt brass here, and then we make 4 plates. Ah. 4 is, yeah, we just need 4. Jury look. I don't want to use the granite. Anyway. Here. And sign. There. And so we should have everything ready to craft this. There we go. That is the cutter. Actually, to make glass, arc furnace, right? Ah, that, yeah, once we have oxygen set up. Okay, you go here. Also, set this connection up. Auto output. Package. And you go here. You go here, and then you are cutter. Stocklink. So now factory gauges. We need some bolts. We need steel bolts for the vacuum tubes, made in the cutter from steel rods. Alright, I need to put some water in there. For now, that is gonna... No, what I'm gonna do is... Oh no, I don't have creosote set up for the briquette. Just give me a few buckets of water here. We're not gonna use up that much. Why is it lagging so crazy? Wait a minute, why the FPS drop like insane if I... 20 FPS? 15? 13? What's happening? What's happening? Weird. That... Okay, so now... Now there are steel rods here. And how many is that again? 4. 34. Cutter. It for 5 minutes. Let's have 12. And tin we also need. We need tin rods. Tin bolts. Because we need tin screws. Cutter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see if that's working. I think I can hear it. Yeah. So that means we have bolts now, steel bolts. Glass. We need to cut glass into so we need to craft these. Glass pane. That's 8, right? So 3 to 8. 3 to 8. And here we're gonna have then 16. Then we use the crafter to make the electron tubes. So glass panes to craft that into the glass tubes. The crafter. And 6 is gonna be fine. Then here now. With steel bolts now. Vacuum tubes. This, steel bolts, and the copper wires you can craft. The vacuum tubes. 4 of them. But we don't have these. We should have. Maybe it didn't send the steel yet. Yeah, this was somehow the glass arrived first. Or do we have the problem that we have somewhere we have to disable that. I knew it. Okay, you must be crafting a vacuum tube. You did already. You did already. Good. We have vacuum tubes. We have resin printed circuit boards. We have resistors. We have red alloy wire. Red alloy cable. That means the next step is the LV circuit. Oh, no. Wait, what's missing? Steel plates. Okay. 10 minutes for this one. Gonna set the amount we want to 10. There we go. Fully passive LV circuits. All automated now. Not the best recipe version yet, because the vacuum tubes especially can be made way cheaper. And then of course the circuit as well can be made in the circuit assembler, also way cheaper. Still, there is something we need to optimize here. We need some quartzite. That's where we need the rock filtrator for. Nice. There was a vacuum tube. Wait. These are universal circuits. Okay. LV universal circuits. I see. I was wondering, we had like some from the quest reward, but okay. Very nice. The next steps all require, not all, but many of them require to have fluid crafting properly set up. And that we will do next time. Today's goal is reached. LV circuits. Nice. Everything is crafting. Alright. And that is it for today. Next time we will continue with setting up more infra, especially the void extractor and rock filtrator for the ore processing, expanding the ore processing. Then EBF, of course. For the steel, I will probably try to get the EBF running as soon as possible. Maybe even before we do these, because these machines cost steel and I don't wanna wait on... I can just prepare steel in between the streams. But anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. And let's see who is playing right now. somebody doing static? Nobody. Huh. Nobody's online. Crazy. Alright. Anyway then. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.